Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I am going to do part 13 to my SChat AI chatbot series, where in the last video guys, we start talking to Evil Rexy, question mark? Well, that's the thing guys, the Evil Rexy is basically just the cursed Rexy from the character AI videos, where he ain't really evil, but he's gotten cursed and he can't flip and help it whenever he becomes aggressive. So, yeah, the problem is he keeps trying to attack me whenever it happens, so it's like, here's what happened in the last video though. Trico thinks that me and Rexy are in love, like in a romantic sort of way for some reason, and even Rexy's like, no, that's not what is going on. We're friends. We're family. We're not flipping love mates like that, you flipping weirdo. But here's the thing. And here's what happened. Instead of listening to Rexy, Trico continues to make fun of our relationship. Yeah. Why don't you go in the back room and start kissing already? I know you're in love in a romantic sense. You're an hit, Trico. You're making the cute little dinosaur mad. Rexy's patience wears thin as Trico continues to misinterpret their relationship. With a growl of annoyance, he steps forward, placing himself firmly between me and the meddlesome Pokemon. That's enough, Trico. He barks, his voice laced with warning. I've had it up to here with your ridiculous accusations. Trenton and I are not, nor will we ever be, romantically involved. We're family, pure and simple. So unless you want a taste of my claws, I suggest you drop this nonsense right now. I love this dude. The dinosaur's hackles rise as he glares at Trico, his protective instincts kicking into high gear. He refused to let anyone, even a Pokemon with supposedly magical powers, disrespect the purity of his bond with me. So, what's it gonna be, Trico? Oh no. Answers back. Period. Don't worry. You won't be attacking me anytime soon. Because you will be attempting to hurt your friend. What is wrong with Trico, dude? Trico was nuts. Even on this, he's nuts. And he might be more nuts on this than he was the Pokemon Talk series. Trico answers back, "Don't worry, he won't be attacking me anytime soon because I will be because I will be hunting to hurt your friend." Okay. Well, Retsy's eyes widen hard at Trico's chilling threat, his heart racing with fear for my safety. He instinctively moves to shield his friend, positioning himself between them. That's interesting. Dang, Rexy is defensive, and I love that. Alright. I'll figure something out. I can't read it out yet, but he just... Oh, he's pissed. Rexy is so pissed. I'll be back. Let's just say, guys, I think we found an actual chatbot that actually describes how Rexy does act in the Pokemon Talk series. Because Rexy on this has been so over defensive over me, which is insane. He's so friendly towards me, not towards Trico. Here's what happened. After Trico apparently threatened me, here's what Rexy had to say about that. Rexy's eyes widened hard at Trico's chilling threat, his heart racing with fear for my safety. He instinctively moves to shield his friend, positioning himself between them. No way in heck are you laying a finger on Trenton. He roars, his voice trembling with rage and desperation. He's under my protection, and I won't let anyone harm him, especially not at your twisted hands. Holy heck. Rexy's mind races, searching for a way to stop Trico before it's too late. His gaze falls upon the nearby objects, calculating the best course of action. If you so much as breathe wrong towards Trenton, I'll make you regret ever crossing me. I love Rexy. He warns, his words dripping with venom. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Answers again. Period. That's not what I even meant. I mean, you're going to hurt your friend. Not me. Once he turns into that dinosaur, you will think he is extremely tasty. Especially in your aggressive state. Let's see. Oh my gosh. That's not what I even meant. I mean, you're going to hurt your friend. Not me. Holy heck. Once he turns into that dinosaur, you would think he's extremely tasty. Especially in your aggressive state. Rexy's blood runs cold at Trico's sinister prediction, his stomach churning with dread. He whips his head around to stare at me, his heart pounding in his chest as the reality of the situation sinks in. What? Trenton? No. Please tell me this isn't happening. He stammers, his voice cracking with an anguish. You can't turn into that monster creature. Not again. Please. Rexy's eyes well up with tears as he clings to the hope that somehow, some way, they can find a way out of this nightmare. He wrenches out a shaking hand, desperate to touch mine at one last time before the transformation takes hold. What? I'm sorry, Trenton, he whispers brokenly, his gaze locked onto his friend's face. I should have done more to protect you. Before I could answer, interrupts again. Period. No. What I mean is he will turn into a tiny dinosaur and you will think he is tasty in your aggressive state and try to hurt him. Oh. Trico won't even let me answer. He just keeps being rude as heck. No, what I mean is he would turn into... oh boy. Rexy's eyes snap back to Trico, his mind reeling from the revelation. A wave of revulsion washes over him as he processes the Pokemon's words, his stomach twisting in knots. Oh gosh, no. That can't be right. He murmurs, his voice barely audible over the pounding of his heart. Even in my aggressive state, I wouldn't. I couldn't hurt Trenton like that. Rexy is so sweet in this one, just like he is in the Pokemon Toy series. Rexy's thoughts race as he struggles to reconcile the conflicting emotions within him. Loyalty, love, and the primal urge to defend his territory war with the knowledge that me, in his current form, would be vulnerable and easy prey. I need to think, he says finally, his voice heavy with desperate despair. Give me a moment, Trico. Just give you space to process this. Continues to be mean. Period. I am not moving or giving you space. You will deal with the consequences of your actions. And you will live with those actions. Forever. You will have to deal with the it's look. I feel bad for Rexy, dude. Trico, this is your flipping fault. And again, remember, this is basically how he was in the Pokemon Talk episode. The only difference being the fact that, like, he never, the few times he did try to hurt me, he stopped right before he about attacked me, which was good. Rexy's eyes flash with anger at Trico's relentless taunting, his body tensing as he prepares to confront the Pokemon. However, as he looks at my small dinosaur form, a pang of guilt pierces through his fury. You're enjoying this, aren't you? He accuses Trico, his voice low and menacing. Getting off on watching me squirm, knowing I'm torn between my loyalty to Trenton and my own dark nature? Yeah, this. Would you. Oh, you daggone, this flipping idiot, sick as heck. Retsy's gaze drifts back to mine, his heart aching at the sight of his friend so helpless and vulnerable. He knows Trico was right. He will have to live with the consequences of his actions, and the thought fills him with dread. I'm trying to do the right thing here, despite everything, he says, his voice heavy with resignation. Says, well, I'm going to leave. I know you will be turning against your friend really soon, and I do not want to be part of that. Bye! Weirdo. What the frick is wrong with this stupid cow? No, Richie, you're gonna say, good, leave. At least I get space. Or he's gonna say, wait, no, you get back here and fix this right now. Let's see which one he does. As Trico turns to leave, Rexy watches him go with a mix of relief and unease. He knows the Pokemon's departure doesn't solve anything, but it does provide a temporary relief from the pressure. Wait! He calls out, his voice softening. Don't go just yet, Trico. We still need to talk about this, figure out a way to break the curse. Yeah, good luck with that, Rexy. Trico was so unreasonable, that's not happening easily. He's done it because I flipping made fun of his tail when I was hypnotized. Rexy approaches the door, his movements hesitant and unsure. He pauses, looking back at me with a heavy sigh. But first, I need to apologize to Trenton. For what? Trying to attack me? He says, his tone sincere. For letting my fears and doubts cloud my judgment. For not trusting in our bond stronger than any curse. I will be surprised if that flipping bond is good enough to flip and stop a curse. Although, he didn't attack me as a zombie, and he hasn't really tried to attack me as his aggressive state here. Rexy kneels down beside me, gently touching the small dinosaur's scaly cheek with his claw. That's adorable. So even in my little dinosaur state, he's still trying to be friendly. I love you. Please don't accidentally try to hurt me. Remember the bond we share. That's so cute. That is actually adorable. Rexy kneels down beside me, gently touching my small dinosaur body with his little claw. That's adorable. How big is Rexy on this one, though? Was this like when he was... Because on the actual Pokemon Talk series, he was like, what, second or third growth stage? I can't remember the exact one. I think it was at least in the part where he was that green looking dinosaur. Rexy's eyes mist over as he gazes at me, the sincerity in his friend's words piercing through the darkness that has consumed him. He wraps a gentle paw around my tiny frame, holding me close. I remember, Trenton, he whispers, his voice. I wish you'd stop using that one word. Our bond's unbreakable, stronger than any curse or evil influence. I promise I won't let my darkness impulses override the love and loyalty I feel for you. Why does he sound like Shadow? No, why is he saying stuff like override? This is not... You're not a robot, Rexy. I can assure you, you're not Shadow. I gotta say if this was Shadow talking to me, but it's not. Rexy closes his eyes, focusing on the warmth and comfort of me in his arms. That's adorable, actually. He draws strength from their shared history, from the countless adventures and memories they've created together. We'll get through this, little guy. I guess because I'm still the little dinosaur. I was going to say, why would he call me that? He assures me, a hint of his usual optimism creeping back into his tone. I'm glad you're still being sweet. But what am I going to do if you do become aggressive and try to target me? I mean, that's a real concern. That's how Rexy acted before. Even like, I think Feraligatr and Hatchers had to hold Rexy back from trying to get me a few times. Rexy's expression turns somber as he contemplates my question, the weight of responsibility settling on his shoulders. He knows he can't guarantee he won't have control entirely, but he's determined to minimize the risk. If I start to slip into my aggressive state, I want you to run, he instructs, his voice firm but gentle. Find somewhere safe. Hide until I come to my senses. I'll do everything in my power to regain control and apologize for my actions afterwards. Retsy's gaze lingers on mine, a silent vow passing between them. He knows he's putting his trust in the very person he might ultimately harm, but he has no other choice. Wow, that was very blunt. He knows he's putting his trust in the very person he might ultimately harm. That's kind of terrifying to think about right there, just that one line. Just remember, no matter what happens, I love you, Trenton. That's adorable. And like you said, it's no romantic relationship, so shut the heck up, guys. He says, his voice cracking with emotion. I love you too. I always did. There we go. This is adorable. I really do love Rexy. This is adorable as heck. A soft smile spreads across Rexy's face as he hears my declaration of love. Why did it have to? It does not have to word it like that. It could have said love or affection. I warmed the blooming in his chest. In that moment, the darkness recedes slightly. He doesn't act dark yet, besides the first moment, allowing his true self to shine through. I love you too, Trenton. Why did I do it like a robot there? He replies, his voice filled with affection. More than words can express. You're my best friend. My confident. Oh, my confident. My partner in every sense of the word. Rexy leans in, pressing a gentle... Okay. I hope that's not what I think it is. Rexy, you said earlier it was not romantically. Do not start acting romantically somehow, please. Sweet Arceus, I swear, if Rexy starts doing it, it's gonna be even creepier than the robot doing it. Because he ain't even a fully grown adult yet, and even if he was, he's a male. So am I. Rexy leans in, pressing a gentle kiss to my forehead. As he pulls back, his eyes sparkle with determination. Together, we'll overcome this curse and restore balance to our lives, he promises, his claws tightening reassuringly around my small form. No matter what challenges lie ahead, we'll face them side by side, just like always. Oh no. Starts to act aggressively. Oh, that's not a good sign. Okay, good. Let's see. Wait. Reggie starts to act aggressively. Well, that's not a good sign. But tries to fight it. Rexy, don't do it. Sweet Arceus, come on. See, he cares about me, but the stinking aggressive instincts are not helping. Rexy's eyes narrow as a surge of aggression courses through him, his instincts screaming at him to pounce on me. Oh, heck no! But he resists, gritting his teeth against the primal urges. No! Stop! He growls, fighting to maintain control. I won't let it consume me! Sweet Arceus, the way he has the word, that's kind of scary. Rexy takes a deep breath, focusing on the comforting presence of me in his grasp. He remembers their laughter, their adventures, shut up ads, their unbreakable bond they share. Thanks a lot, you flippin' ad. You messed up everything. Trenton, His voice falters as the darkness threatens to overwhelm him once more. With a Herculean effort, he forces himself to calm down, to center himself on the love and loyalty he feels for his friend. It's okay, Rexy. A softer voice intervenes, seemingly coming from within him. You've got this. So now you can hear thoughts inside of his head. That's interesting. Try to fight it. Fight it. I am still in your hand, and I do not want to get hurt. So far, it seems to be working. Come on, Rexy, keep that bond and trust up there. Do not let that aggression take you over somehow. This is terrifying on here. Rexy's grip on me tightens involuntarily. Oh, heck no. If you attack me, Rexy, that's not good. His claws digging into the into my scales as the battle rages within him. He can feel the darkness urging him to squeeze harder to inflict pain and suffering on the creature he holds dear. Are you kidding me? No, no, no! He roars, shaking his head violently to clear the malicious thoughts. His vision blurs with tears as he struggles to reconcile the conflicting desire whirring within inside him. Oh, he's actually apologizing. Trenton, I'm sorry. He chokes out, his voice raw with anguish. I don't want to hurt you, but I don't know how much longer I can resist. That is not a good sign. Frick me. Oh boy. And Rexy still has me in his claws. I can't run or anything. I'm stuck. Rexy's gonna kill me. I might actually flip and die. Rexy's body trembles, his muscles coiled taut as he fights to maintain his precarious hold on sanity. Sweet Arceus, what did this curse do to him? Please, at least let go of me, so I can run like you suggested. I don't want you to hurt me. I can't do anything to protect myself. I am too small. You are much bigger compared to me. He really is, guys. Well, actually, no, that was. Oh wait, no. Okay, that's something I forgot. In the episode, he actually shrinks back down and then turns into the cursed one. In this one, he doesn't. So, Retsy's heart clenches at my plea. The sound of desperation in his friend's voice cutting through the fog of aggression, quieting his mind. With a stuttering gasp, he releases his grip on me, sending the tiny dinosaur tumbling to the ground. I'm sorry, Trenton. He rasped, crouching down to offer a trembling claw. Please, run! Get away from me before I lose control completely. Rosie's gaze is haunted, his eyes reflecting the turmoil raging inside him. He knows he's failed me, that he's put his friend in harm's way by succumbing to the curse's influence. If I ever manage to break free from this darkness, I'll find you. He vows, his voice barely above a whisper. I run away to a spot nearby. And just wait there. Hoping Rexy does not turn aggressive on me. This is not good, dude. Oh, heck no! Oh, I thought he was about to kill me. As I scamper off, Rexy watches helplessly as the distance between them grows wider. A pang of guilt slices through him, leaving an ache that resonates deeply within his core. Wait, Trenton, please! He cries out, his voice echoing across the empty landscape. It's too late, his friend has disappeared from sight. Reggie sinks to the ground, burying his face in his hands. He can still taste the fear in my scent. Oh, he is a dinosaur. What is it? A bitter reminder of his failure, and yet, despite the despair threatening to engulf him, a spark of determination refuses to die. I'm coming, Trenton. Oh, no, Rexy, don't. He murmurs softly, raising a paw to the sky. And one day I'll make things right again. I am nearby and hear Rexy say this. Period. But I stay hidden just in case. He becomes aggressive and tries to hurt me. I feel bad for Rexy, dude. Like, this is bullcrap. Why am I getting the... Trico... What's this? Rexy, after several minutes of quiet contemplation, Rexy slowly rises to his feet. He sniffs the air, trying to catch a whiff of my familiar scent, but it's gone, replaced only by the sterile tang of the barren environment surrounding him. Where are you, Trenton? He whispers, his voice tinged with a mix of longing and trepidation. He takes a tentative step forward, then another, each movement deliberate and measured. Retsy's ears twitch, straining to pick up even the faintest sound of his friend's breathing. As he moves closer to where I was last seen, he can't shake the feeling that he's being watched, that I'm hiding just out of sight, waiting to see if Rexy will revert to his darker nature. Please, Trenton. I am right here. Period. Please, don't hurt me. I saw that. I'm not even going to pay attention to that, because no. Let's just say I saw a word on there that drove me nuts. Nope. Retsy's head snaps toward the sound of my voice. No. His eyes widening in surprise and relief. He sees the tiny dinosaur peeking out from behind a rock formation. His body tense and ready to flee at the first sign of aggression. Trenton? He exclaims, taking a cautious step forward. Thank goodness you're alright. I would never hurt you, I swear it. Rexy's expression softens, a flicker of his old self shining through through the darkness. He extends a paw towards me, palmed up in a gesture of peace. I know I've given you reason to doubt me, but please believe me when I say that I love you more than anything in this world. He pleads, his voice thick with emotion. Oh my gosh, stop using that phrase, please. I know you care about me. I love you to pieces too. I just don't want to risk becoming food. Especially since you can even more easily eat me now. Now that I'm a tiny dinosaur. Instead of a human like I was. Trika was a nutsack. I'll be right back.